Hey everybody, it's Megan. Nice to meet you if you haven't met me before. This video is a get ready with me so that you can see me do this look right here. I'm going to an event tonight. The Envelop Beatles Sgt. Pepper listening party with my husband. So I hope you enjoy the video. Hi everybody, it's Megan. So I am going to an event tonight. It is called Envelop. They do them all over the United States, so you might have heard of it. It's where you go to a listening party for, usually I think it's just one band, and maybe even usually just one album. And you're inside of a room that is completely surrounded with speakers. So I think it's supposed to envelop you in the sound. And we're going to one of my favorite bands, the Beatles, and we're listening to the Sgt. Pepper album. So really excited about that. So I am going to do some glam on myself today so that I can look cute for the little event. We're also going to go to dinner first at a really delicious vegan restaurant in Salt Lake City called Vertical Diner. It's one of my favorite restaurants up in Salt Lake, and then it's completely vegan, so I don't have to worry about figuring out what to eat. I mean, I still do because of all my other health problems, but yeah, anyway, it just makes it a lot easier. So we're gonna get ready today and we're gonna have a little chit chat. I'm not really sure what we're gonna talk about yet, but we'll figure it out. A lot of people start with moisturizer, and I do moisturize my face. I just do it after I get out of the shower. I actually just got out of the shower a little bit ago. My hair's mostly dry, but a little bit damp. I find that when I moisturize right before I do foundation, a lot of times there's slippage. I've seen people that doesn't happen to, but right around my nose area and sometimes on my cheeks, I feel I don't know. I mean, it can't be because I'm using the wrong moisturizer, because I've tried so many moisturizers. I just feel it doesn't react well with my skin, and then it starts to slip off my face even if I put powder on. So I moisturize right after I get out of the shower, let it completely soak in, and then I do my makeup. Usually works out really well for me, and I've figured out that that's just the way that I have to do it so that I don't have issues. Anyway, so yeah, this event tonight, I'm really excited for it. My husband got it for me as a gift for Christmas, because I really like gifts that are experiences, memories. Those are my favorite things to get as gifts and to do. I like to do, I'm an adventurous type person. I like to do lots of stuff that is memory making type of stuff. I don't know. I like to go on lots of trips, go to concerts, do weird things like plant night and paint night and make stuff. And I was looking into doing a couples pottery class, but I kind of feel my husband would hate that because he hates getting dirty, and he's weird about stuff like that. So maybe I'll see if one of my sisters wants to do it with me, because I feel it could be so fun. And ever since I was a kid, I've wanted to try out pottery. It just seems so fun. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is having beautiful nails. Number one, I don't want them to get messed up with clay on them. I'm sure it can wash off, but my actual concern is that when you see people shaping the pottery and stuff, I feel my nails will dig in there and make weird lines. I wonder if you can use gloves. I don't know. Anyway, another gift my husband got me that I thought I would show you guys. So I would have a lot of makeup bags because I used to subscribe to Ipsy. I don't anymore because samples just not it. It ain't it, sis. Not into that. It's fine if people want to sample stuff, whatever. I prefer full-size things though, so I subscribe to BoxyCharm. I'll leave a link in the description box if you want to also sign up to BoxyCharm. If you use my link and you sign up, I think we both get something cool, like, what was it? Oh, Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion face wash, which is literally the best face wash ever. I think I just ran out of mine though, so I need to buy some more. But it's like $80. I got one in a box, and I've been using it ever since, but I'm just gonna have to splurge because it's literally the best thing to wash your face with. Like, I can't. Anyway, my husband's so sweet, and he saw these makeup bags. So even though I have a lot, he bought me them anyway. Anyway, so Little Mermaid, and comes with 2 other ones inside. It's got Sebastian, and this one says Kiss the Girl. So cute. Anyway, I really like, I'll probably take these for traveling. I really like how this is like clear, you can see inside of it, so that makes it easier to like find stuff. And it's by Danielle Nicole. And apparently these 3 makeup bags were $50, so that's cute. They're really cute though, I love them. I can't wait to use them. Let's get to makeup. Take my glasses off. By the way, aren't these so cute? And I get my glasses from Zenni Optical. They have really cheap glasses if you go and get your prescription from an optometrist. And you don't order glasses from them. You can go online, enter in your prescription, and they just send you glasses. If you want to get like the super cheapest option, they have really cheap ones. I usually don't do the cheapest because I think that usually means like there's no coating on the glasses and they can scratch easily, and I don't know. Anyway, but one thing you can do for like $4 is you can have your glasses engraved. So mine say awake on them. Isn't that cute? On both arms. Anyway, so first I am going to use the grape water and just mist my face. That's kind of what I do right before instead of the moisturizing, because this doesn't make anything slip. It soaks in really easily, and it's basically just like water, but it's like more moisturizing. Very refreshing. Now I gotta decide what foundation I want to use. That's the worst. I keep on picking stuff that's like too yellow for me. But... and I really like to mix foundations. It's my favorite. For today, I think I'm gonna do the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage. And mine is in Fairly Light Neutral. And I think I'm going to also go with the Infallible Pro Glow 202. This one's really matte. This one's not as matte. It's a little more dewy. So I'm going to mix them. And then obviously you can see the colors are quite different. But I think it's going to mix to make a good color. So I'm going to mix this Tarte Amazonian Clay with the Infallible Pro Glow on the back of my hand. And the Tarte Amazonian Clay is quite a bit darker than this one, so I think it'll be a good mix, hopefully. Looks good. I mean, I never match my face to my foundation anyway because my face is like really pink. But I do have a yellow undertone, which is weird. Like, I think it's just pink from, like, recently getting out of the shower, or, I don't know. See, it's not too bad of a match, though, these two mixed. I'm just using the viewfinder. but in a minute I'm gonna pick up a mirror. I need to get one of those light up mirrors that stands like on a vanity that you can use. That would be really nice to like have one right here so I could look into it and you guys would still be able to see me. I think I might buy one of those today, actually. Maybe find one on Amazon. So my setup, I'll have to show you guys. Maybe I'll film a video of my setup and add it into this video. If not, then I'll just do a whole video of just my setup. So I own a business and I bought a really nice desk. It's a corner desk. It like fits into the corner and wraps around. And I had it in my old apartment, and my husband and I moved into a house, and we have an office upstairs, and we tried to get the desk into the office. We even took it apart, and it wouldn't fit, not even a little bit, because of the way that it's shaped, and also the room that is the office is like in the corner, so there's like a smallish hallway before you get to the door. It was a disaster. We tried for quite a while. Anyway, so then we decided, I guess we'll just get a different desk for in there, and we'll bring this nice desk in our bedroom. And I didn't know what to do with it. I was thinking maybe it'll still be an office desk, but I'm trying to separate my office and home life because I do have an office in my home. So I try to separate those lives a little bit because I do have issues with letting them mesh too much, working when I shouldn't, etc. So I decided I'm turning this desk into a whole vanity, basically. So like I've got stuff in containers and in shelves all over this whole thing, and I love it. And then I also have drawers underneath the desk that hold all my extra palettes and stuff like that because I have too many palettes to fit up here. So yeah, super fun. I'm not going to be wearing this tonight. I just put this on for this video. I don't know. I just grabbed the first thing that caught my eye. Because it's too cold for this. It's a short dress, shoulders showing. It's freezing cold outside. So, I'm not going to do that. I'll probably wear like my new cute Aladdin jean jacket with just some leggings and a top. Probably a black sleeveless top. I don't know yet. We'll see. Powder. Here it is. So my favorite powder recently is the Bare Minerals Invisible Light. And I believe I got this from BoxyCharm. Probably. I've already hit pan on the matte. And here's the glow. I love the glow for nose highlight and the brow bone here. Sometimes when I want like a softer highlighter, I'll do that. Or sometimes I'll even do it underneath like a more vibrant highlighter. And I do like it on my Cupid's bow, but I do like my Cupid's bow to be kind of bright. So I usually do another one on there too. But anyway, I love the matte. I am using the BMX 130 Pointed Blush by Moda Pro. Apparently this is for blush, but I really like using it for powder because it's a big powder puff and you can kind of just get it everywhere. And I do a lot of times, or every time I do like a loose powder, so this isn't a compact, when I do a loose powder, I usually do it with my beauty blender, because it kind of just like pushes the powder into your face and pores when you do it with a wet beauty blender. But I just love this powder so much. that right now I'm not really using a lot of loose powders. And also, I have quite a few of them, and I mean, I love them, but I'm just like not that huge of a fan of like most of them. I don't know. Most of them are alright, but I really, really like this powder. The KKW Beauty Bake 1. I'm like running out of it. I do like that powder a lot. Actually, I might put that under my eyes to bake them. What it's for, right? Let's get baking. Oh yeah. I didn't use a concealer today. Because why not? I don't know, just didn't feel like it. Baking is usually good. It really lightens up the under eye area. I'm gonna do actually a little bit on my nose too. Maybe also a little on my forehead. So, I kind of want to make this channel like a get ready with me type of a thing where I do my makeup and then I just kind of like chit chat with you guys about stuff that is going on in my life. I have a lot going on. And I kind of just want to share it with you guys and whoever's interested. Because I feel like I have a unique point of view being plus size and having the health problems that I have, being a business owner, past makeup artist, etc. So kind of just feel like I have a unique presence, and I just want to share that and have some representation maybe for people that feel that they're not really represented, not just in the beauty community but in most communities. One of the things that I don't talk about a ton but want to be transparent with you guys is my hair. As you can see, it's really thin in the front right here, and that is because I have PCOS and I am unable to have children. So it's something, I wear a lot of hats, and luckily I look cute in hats, but I have so many baseball hats and beanies, just a bunch of hats I like to wear. Sometimes when I'm feeling like I don't want to wear a hat, I just don't. I go out like this, I go out with my hair up in like a top bun, and I do see people stare sometimes, but you know, it is what it is. So sometimes I notice, sometimes it hurts my feelings a little bit, and sometimes I'm just like, whatever, like, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. I'm trying to decide what eyeshadow palette I want to use right now. I think I'm actually going to use the James Charles X Morphe Unleash Your Inner Artist palette. Is that what it's called? Or is it called the Artistry palette? I don't know, whatever. And for my mirror, I'm going to use the Platinum Ice Jeffree Star Skin Frost Pro palette. And then I'll probably use that for my highlight later. So, anyway, so I wear a lot of hats, and then I also have this powder that you kind of use a big brush and you push it into your scalp, just in the areas where it's thin, and it's like, it's dark brown, so it makes it a lot harder to tell that you're balding. And that's really helpful when I want to look really nice, wear a dress, go somewhere elegant or fancy, and it's not really appropriate to wear a hat. And I also am going to be taking photos and stuff, so I don't want to be just like this. That's usually really helpful. Oh, my cat just came in here. I don't know if you can see her. She's a cutie. Her name's Sophie. Anyway, I am going to be using, no, not that brush. Let's do Luxie number 205 tapered blending brush. I like this brush. Okay. So I kind of want to do like a purpley look. I didn't really think about that with my hair, but the jean jacket I'm gonna wear is the Aladdin jacket, and it has like a patch of genie right here, and it's like a purpley blue. And then on the back is the magic carpet from Aladdin, and I think that has like deep maroonish purple colors in it. So it's not like super matchy, but it's like ties in a little bit with the outfit. Plus this James Charles palette has the color Artistry, and it's like this really pretty shimmery, like almost like, I think it probably is like metallic purple color that I think would look really cute on the eyelid. So I'm gonna do like nude colors, and then I'm gonna deepen up the crease with some purple, and then on the eyelid I'll probably do Artistry, and then on the inner corner I'll probably do Ring Light, which is like a really light goldish like highlight color. So, or I could do the color Sister, which is like a pinky nude shift color, so like it shifts in the light with pink shimmers. That might be cute. I'll decide as I go though. So I'm gonna just start with an all over light wash of Face and Tune. Is that really? Yep. No. Flashback and Tune. Face is the highlight color, which is really pretty. So I'm gonna actually just dip into both at once. Kind of just do a light wash over my whole eyelid. And I just like doing that because then it gives you a base of powder that makes it easier to blend with when you're blending. So kind of like Bob Ross starts with a coat of liquid white on his whole canvas, and then everything just blends really well after that. That's kind of like the same idea. Yeah, so next I'm gonna go in with Pinkity Drinkity, and we're gonna just do like a pink kind of in the upper, like where the eye socket is, in the crease, but a little bit above, just to kind of give our eye like a more pink tint that'll go well with the purple. Yeah, see? Cute. This is a cute color. It's like really light, which is nice. You could use it as an all over underneath wash of color, but because it's like so light, but it's still like pink. I dig that. Anyway, so I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself as I do my makeup. I am 33. I am married. I am 8.5 years older than my husband, which is crazy, but I like him young. Just kidding. It just happened. We met online. Actually because of YouTube. Yeah, which is crazy. It'll be 2 years this year that we've been married, but we've been together for 5 years. And he's amazing. Okay, so I am gonna go in with single in the crease. I have PCOS, which is what makes it so that I can't have children, makes it so that it's hard for me to lose weight, makes my hair thinning, makes me grow hair in weird places, which I then have to take care of, which is crazy. Anyway, it sucks. But this year, I am planning on really taking control of my health. I'm gonna try to lose weight, so hopefully you guys see that journey with me, of me losing weight. Hopefully I shrink in front of you. I don't want to be super like skinny. I just want to lose some weight to be healthier, because I know that my body is not its healthiest, definitely. It's been a really hard year for me, 2018. But there's been a lot of great things, and I'm just ready to kind of take myself into a more healthy direction. My husband and I got gym memberships, because where we used to live, our apartment, we had a gym, and then we moved to this house, and there's like a gym right down the road. Like literally would take us 1 minute to get there. And they have a pool, which is really cool for a couple reasons. So I also have some other medical issues. I have an inflammatory disease. There's a possibility that I might get, I haven't been diagnosed yet, because it, when it comes to like rheumatic diseases and inflammatory diseases, it really takes a while to get diagnosed, because a lot of times they just really want to figure out and make sure that it's not something else. And there's just a lot of tests to be done and things to be done, and it's a lot. It's stressful and kind of disheartening to be put through so many tests and to still have more tests to go. But I actually am going to an internal medicine doctor now, who is amazing, after not being able to get a diagnosis with 3 other doctors. Not because they thought nothing was wrong with me, because they weren't qualified or capable of doing the things that they needed to do to be able to diagnose me. So I have a new doctor. He's amazing, and we have a plan set in place, and we're gonna diagnose me within like the next 2 months, he said. So the reason that a diagnosis is so important is because you really can't put a plan in place for how to manage your disease or how to treat your disease if you don't know what you're up against. I know what my symptoms are, I know what I think is wrong with me, but it's hard to be able to know what to do if you don't have the diagnosis, and it's hard to find answers when you don't know. I have like a lot of pain in my body constantly. Whenever I overwork any muscles, like if I were to lift weights later that night or the next morning, usually later that night, my muscle that I use, so like if I was lifting weights with my right arm, this has even happened to me just carrying my nieces too, so not just going hard on lifting weights, but like just doing normal everyday things. This has happened to me after carrying a large batch of groceries even. My muscle feels like it's dying. That's really the only way I know how to describe it. So I'm gonna deepen up my crease while I talk about this with Escape, which is a dark purple. It's gonna be pretty. Ooh, that is so pigmented, look at that. Okay. Oh my God, that's so pretty, look at that. So I'm just doing the outer corner. That is so pretty. And we will blend and clean everything up once I'm ready to do that. Anyway, what would happen is my muscle would feel like it's dying. And what I mean by that is, have you ever had a dead arm? Like someone punches you and you have like a dead arm, your whole arm tingles, and you feel like you can't use it anymore. It's just like hanging there, dead weight. That's what it feels like, except for my muscles have excruciating pain while that's happening. So my arm's tingling. All my nerves are saying like, you're in so much pain, you're in pain, feel this pain. It's hard. It really sucks, and it's very painful. And it happens all over in different parts of my body. I like to be adventurous and do lots of adventurous things, and this has really affected me because some days I just don't even want to leave the house, which is not like me at all. I get very bad cabin fever, and I always want to leave and go do something, even if it's just to go shopping or even like grocery shopping, like planning meals and going grocery shopping, or planning on baking something and going grocery shopping for what I need. I especially need stuff like that because I own my own business. I work from home, and so if I wanted to stay at home and not see another soul except for my husband and my dog and cat, then I wouldn't have to for days if I didn't want to. But I don't like that. I like having human interaction. I'm an extrovert. I like being around people. So I like to go out and do stuff, and I'd like to be adventurous and try new things, and this has really affected me, and it's been hard coming to terms with being in pain all the time. So yeah, but I still go out and do stuff, and I just work through it. Sometimes I have to be like, you know what, I thought I wanted to do this, but I kind of can't now, but we just work through it. And my husband is a homebody. He would stay home and not see another soul for weeks, probably, if I let him. But I don't, because I don't think that's healthy. And we have shit to do, so. Okay, so since that is so covered with such a dark color, I'm actually going to take the Sigma E35, and I'm going to go in and just kind of blend everything out. And I'm going to take the pink color, the pinkity drinkity, on the inner eye area right here, and let that help me kind of blend everything. And it just kind of lightens up that inner corner a little bit and prepares it for the light colors I'm gonna do in just a minute. And we do have some fallout down here, but I was baking, so that should wipe off pretty easily and not be a real issue. So our plan right now is mine and my doctor. So I have what are called flare-ups, and that's when my pain gets really bad. I was recently put on prednisone, which is a wonder drug. Made my body feel so good, but also made me have void rage bad. It's a steroid. And man, was I pissed. I was angry. I freaked out. I was watching my nieces, and they really wanted Happy Meals. I don't usually go to McDonald's unless they're with me and they're begging for a Happy Meal. So I got them Happy Meals, but we were in the drive-thru of McDonald's, and man, this is such a pet peeve, but at the moment when I was on the steroids, I was losing it. So when you are ordering and you pull forward, and there are people that don't pull forward enough so that you are stuck almost to the spot where you can order, but not quite, because this car won't move forward. I hate it. I just got so angry. I started freaking out. My nieces were like, what is happening? I mean, they were fine, but ooh, was I pissed. Anyway, so that makes your body feel really good. Makes you not have any sort of pain and issues. I mean, I felt a little bit of pain in different areas, but like so much better than normal, which is crazy. By the way, I love this brush so much. This is the KKW Beauty brush that comes with the baking and brightening thing. I don't ever use this. Maybe I should. I don't know. You can pat your stuff in. I don't know. Whatever. I love this end though. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Usually I contour and then do my eyes. I did my eyes first today. That's weird. Anyway, it doesn't actually matter, I guess. So I'm gonna move forward with my purple, the artistry color, and then probably trying to decide if I should do the ring light color or if I should do lavender snow from this palette, the highlighter Jeffree Star palette. That might be really pretty in the inner. I'll decide in a minute. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a good amount of artistry on this little brush. This is such a weird little brush. It came in a palette from Model Zone. It's just a double-ended brush. This side is short, stubby, good, really good packer brush, and then this side is fluffy, short, fluffy. Good for blending. But I just really like this to do packed color on the eyelids. So what I'm doing is this is my first time dipping into artistry. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm gonna get just a lot of color on my brush, and then I'm going to spray it with the Crystal Dew setting spray from Pacifica, and then I'm going to put it on the eyelid, a little bit in from halfway, and then pretty much all the way out to my corner, I think. Well, maybe not quite. Oh, I'll see. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like got a blue shift to it. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna do it all over the whole eyelid. Well, not the whole eyelid. I'm gonna leave the inner corner right here empty for something, but yeah, I'm gonna do the whole eyelid with this. This is so pretty. I hope you can see it. The blue shift. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's do the other eyelid. Anyway, so the prednisone makes you feel really good. And so he said I probably won't have another flare where it gets really bad for a month and a half. So what I'm supposed to do is, as soon as I feel that a flare is coming on, I am supposed to tell his nurse, I'm flaring up, I need an appointment immediately. And they're supposed to be able to get me in to be seen. And then that is when we run all of our last tests, all of the remaining tests that need to be run to be able to get me a diagnosis. He said it's probably gonna suck because I probably have to give quite a bit of blood, which I hate doing. It's one of my least favorite things, and I've had to do it so much, but I hate it. But it's gonna get me some answers, so we're just gonna go for it. That is so pretty. I need to get a better camera so I can like zoom and stuff. That would be good, right? Maybe I can have that for my birthday. For my husband, my birthday's in February, so not that far off. Okay, I'm gonna do lavender snow on my brow bone. Yeah, that's cute. And I think I'm still gonna do ring light on the inner corner. I think that'll be cute with like this little like pop of light gold It's not gold, but like really light gold. I don't know, whatever. Anyway. So we're gonna do ring light on the lid, inner corner, and then like right here in the inner corner as well. Yeah, I like that. But it did get dry because I waited too long. There we go. I love the smell of this setting spray, by the way. It's rose quartz and flower extracts. Oh, so good. I bought a bunch of Pacifica stuff because it's like the vegan makeup brand, and most of it was trash. Sorry to say. I got this illuminating foundation. Hardcore trash. I mean, I'll probably try it again just to make sure, but the first time I tried it, it was terrible. I also got these Rainbow Crystals Liquid Mineral Strobe, and while it looks cool, like as like a highlighter or something, I tried it on my eyelids, and it like, if you did like more than one layer, it like got built up really weird and like started to flake off. Like, I don't know, it was a disaster. So when I have my flare, whenever that is, that's when I have to go get a bunch of tests done, and then we're gonna get me diagnosed, which I am excited about and not excited about, because it's never fun to get diagnosed with a disease, but it is good to be able to finally get some answers and know what's going on. So it'll be a good day and a bad day, but it'll be okay. I'm prepared. It's been going on for a while, so not to be a buzzkill. I also had diabetes before. Technically, I guess I'm in pre-diabetic range at the moment, but after being diagnosed with diabetes in 2017, I decided I really wanted to make a change, and I lost 30 pounds by going vegan. Right after I got diagnosed, I'm gonna do my eyebrows while I talk. I am using the Shella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream, and it's double-ended, so you have your brush here, which is a really good tapered, and then in the bottom, the stuff is inside there, the cream. So I like it. For the first few months, I think like 2 months after I was diagnosed, no, let's see, yeah, about 2 months, I was not vegan, and I did all this low carb stuff, and it was mostly eating like meat and cheese, which is the opposite of vegan, because those are all the things that like have no sugar or low carbs, and it just really wasn't working. My numbers were really high still, my blood sugar, and it just, I felt yucky, I felt sluggish. The fact that the Diabetes Association was telling me to eat more meat and cheese and less fruit was like shocking to me. Like, fruit that grows outside is super healthy for you. They're like, no, eat less of that. And I'm like, what? That just makes no sense to me. So I started to do my own research. I watched some documentaries and decided, who's it gonna hurt if I decide to go vegan, to try to, because I'd seen so many people on Instagram, YouTube, stuff like that, who say, I went vegan, went plant-based. A lot of people that do it for diabetes and health reasons say plant-based instead of vegan, because they feel like it's less looked down upon, I guess, because vegans get a lot of shit. It's becoming more mainstream now, but we still get a lot of shit. Anyway, so I decided to just try it. It's like, what is it gonna hurt? If it doesn't work out, if I don't like it, I just will stop, like whatever. Plus my best friend is vegan, so she has a YouTube channel, Vegan Tiandra. I'll link her down below too. But yeah. So I tried it, and within 5 months, I went down from a 7.8 to a 6.8, I think. So yeah, like a full point, which is big. And then after a year, I was down to a 6.2, which is where I'm at now. So I am reversing my diabetes basically and eating all the fruits I want, because that's ridiculous. Anyway, so yeah, I am vegan. I went vegan for health reasons, to help my diabetes. Can I just tell you, I do not like doing my eyebrows. It's so annoying. I used to not do them like ever, because as you could see before, my eyebrows are already way thick. They don't really need that much. They don't need to be filled in really because they're thick. But it kind of just looks nicer when I do it, so I try to do it sometimes, especially when I'm going like all out kind of. So some of my makeup is not vegan, and I just try to do my best with choosing vegan things and being vegan. So yeah, some of the makeup I use is not, and some of it is like really controversial, I guess. Like some people say it is vegan because their website says it's vegan and the products that they use are, but then also like they sell to China, so that means it can't be vegan. I don't know how it works. So I'm gonna get a little spoolie now, and because it looks kind of like matted down a little bit because the cream kind of mats it down a little bit. So I'm just gonna get a little spoolie and go over it. Aesthetica. There's a cat hair on it, because there's cat hairs on my whole life. Literally everything I own. Why wouldn't there be? But I love my cat, so we just get over it. Right? Now there's a cat hair on my eyebrow. Cool. Okay. Let's move on. Looking cute though. Okay, so I'm gonna do a color right underneath. I'm gonna do pinkity drinkity underneath. I'm just using that to have a base color. And then we're gonna do single. Really going on the purple. It's okay, it'll look cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the fluffy end of this real quick and just kind of smoke it out a little, blend it a little. Oh, I wonder what lipstick I should wear. Should I do a nude or a purple? Because I do have the Jeffree Star Clout color, which is a purple. It's a lavender ice color, but that's probably too much purple, so I probably won't do that. Probably just do a cute nude from the Nudes Volume 2 palette from Jeffree Star that I just got for Christmas from my sweet husband. Yeah, this will look better with, I mean, it looks good. I'm not saying it looks bad, but it'll look better with eyeliner and mascara. Whenever I'm just like going out somewhere, going to get my nails done or something like that, I usually skip the eyeliner. But tonight I'm not skipping it. So the eyeliner I use is the NYX Professional Makeup. That's the point eyeliner. and it looks like this. It's a really fine, cool tip. And the great thing about this is it's the perfect shape to kind of just go like this, pull out, and it creates the wing for you. You don't have to like create it yourself, which is awesome. Makes it really easy. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. See how easy that was? And I'm doing just like a short, stubby, thick wing for today, because I don't want to go like too long and out there with this purple makeup. It's already like loud and bright on its own, you know what I mean? So I don't need to do like a crazy wing. So tonight I am going to this event with my husband, and I'm also going with my two best friends, Kelly and Craig, with my sister Ryan, and with my friend Caitlin. So Caitlin, I've known her since she was really young. We used to live in the same neighborhood, and she's super cool, and she also is obsessed with the Beatles, and she's also vegan, so it's really awesome. My sister's vegetarian. My husband is a pescatarian. He doesn't eat any meat except for seafood, which I'm trying to get him to quit, but he does what he wants. I'm not going to fight him on it. He keeps saying, oh, I'm going to stop soon, I'm going to stop soon. I don't know if he really will, but it's up to him. Whatever. And then my two best friends were vegan at one point, but kind of just did it as like a diet, and it didn't work out for them, which is fine. But they love the restaurant we're going to, Vertical Diner, so I'm excited. Okay, so let's get this other wing on so we can move on. There we go. They're a little bit different, but we can make them a little more similar. Much better. Look at that. Not twins, but definitely sisters. So I am not going to do mascara yet. I am going to contour and highlight and then probably mascara, because whenever I do my mascara first, I feel like powder gets on it. I don't know, maybe that's just me, whatever. Okay, so I am going to be using the Tarte Park Avenue Princess to contour. It's just a really good shade for me. I love it. So we're gonna do that, and I am using a crown brush. It doesn't say what, it just looks like this. I used to never contour, like ever. It like just was really intimidating to me for some reason. And now I love it. Yeah, I seriously love it. It really does like change your face shape. Just do a little bit here. I don't like to do a lot on my jaw because I don't want to look like I have a beard. Okay, then I'm gonna do a nose. I use the Royal and Langnickel Omnia detail brush. It says BOM 18. Just a little baby brush. So I kind of make it. I used to never do nose contour either because I was like, that looks crazy. But I've learned some tricks now. So this might look a little extreme too, but just wait. So what I do is I just do a line straight down from my eye socket all the way down my nose. And then what I like to do is kind of pull it down like that. Go down onto the nose. And let's do the other side. And we're going to pull it down. And then we're going to do the bottom of the nose right here. Underneath where the nostrils are, like in between them. And then that looks crazy, right? Oh, and I also sometimes, not all the time, but kind of do like a little C shape right here. So that is a trick I learned from James Charles. He doesn't do it all the time either, but I think most of the time. And it makes you look like you have an upturned nose, so that you have like a dip right here. And then this is upturned when you highlight. Anyway, so then what I do from there is I take my KKW brush and I take my powder. Here it is. And you get your powder, you really get in there, get quite a bit of powder, and you go dab it and then start to swirl. And because that contour powder was pushed into your skin, it's gonna stay there, and this is kind of just gonna buff away the extra darkness of it so that it doesn't look so crazy. So the lines are still there, you can see them, but it does not nearly look as crazy, right? So we're gonna do that also with my contour. We're just gonna go over it with a little bit of powder. You can also do this with the glow powder too if you want, and it'll just give you a nice little glow. I am gonna do that, but only on right here. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that glow. It's like not a real highlighter glow, it's just like a... Anyway, I'm gonna do that right here as well, where the light hits on just above your brows. And I'm gonna do just dab some there. We'll definitely highlight there in the future, but we're gonna just do the chit, kind of just do the whole area where light hits. Okay. Now we're gonna do some blush. Let's do the Model Co. Peach Bellini blush. It's kind of similar to the NARS Orgasm blush, which I love. But it's much pinker. No, it's just darker. But it does have like those little gold flecks in it, kind of like the NARS does. Why does it look pink on camera? In real life, this looks purple as I mean, it looks pretty pink, but it does look way more purple than you can see. I'm loving that artistry color, it looks so pretty. So now we're going to highlight? Highlight? Yes, okay. So I'm gonna go back in and do my nose highlight with the glow color. from the Bare Minerals powder. And I'm gonna just do it right here. Oh, so pretty, especially when you wet it. See how it makes my nose look upturned because of that little. And then I'm gonna just do the bridge right there. So cute. My favorite highlighting brush is the Morphe 510 brush. I love this brush for highlighting. I don't like the super big highlighting brushes. What should I use? Should I use the lavender color or Glacier? Ice Cold's like my favorite highlighter. Pink Chill's cute too though. You know what? I might do a mix of Lavender Snow and Pink Chill. That could be cute, right? Oh wait, I'm gonna set my face first because this is something I also learned from James Charles. So if you set and you put your highlighter onto a damp face, it shows up so much more. You don't have to spray your brush. Oh yeah, that's refreshing. I like that setting spray actually. Okay, we're gonna go in. Can you see it in this light? Glowing for the gods, baby. Probably be able to see it more on this side because the sun's from over there, coming from over there. Oh, look at that. So pretty. I love like really bright highlighter. I think I'm gonna take the Pink Chill. Actually, I'll do both. Okay, what am I forgetting? Mascara and lipstick, right? Okay, so the mascara I use is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. It's my favorite mascara, and I've tried a lot of mascaras, and there is not a single one that I love better than this one. But I do love the Benefit Bad Gal Lash as well. That was a close second to this one. And then there's another one that's like a Max Factor one, I think. That's actually really good. I cannot remember what it's called though. I don't ever wear fake lashes. I was thinking about getting lash extensions, but because I wear glasses and fake lashes always hit my glasses. Like even if I trim them, it's just not worth it. It's so annoying. But it's okay because I like my lashes, especially with this mascara. They look good. But I wouldn't mind having fuller, longer lashes. I would just have to talk to somebody who does them and see if it's like doable to have short enough lashes that they don't hit my glasses like at all. I just have to check and see. So we're actually going to go up to Salt Lake early. We go up to Salt Lake a lot, but it is like an hour away. Anyway, we're gonna go up early because there's a music store called Gray Whale. I don't know if that's a national place or a Utah thing, but they're moving apparently. I saw an ad and it said all of their stock is 50% off. And because I just got my husband just got into record collecting, and for Christmas I got him a bunch of records, and I got him a really cool record player. We're going to go up there and see what they have, because all their music stuff is 50% off. So like, if you can get a record for 50% off, why not, right? So we're going up a little early and we're gonna go check that out, and then we're gonna go to dinner. Super excited. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Just lips and then we're done. So we are going to use the Nudes Volume 2. Let's see. What would look good with this? I feel like birthday suit. Christmas cookie is like my all-time favorite nude. I wear it a lot. I feel like birthday suit or family jewels would be cute. I feel like the other ones would either be too light or too dark with this. Actually, Christmas cookie is kind of calling to me. I'm just gonna do it. I actually haven't used this mini one, because I have my big one. Actually, it might be in my purse because I wear it so much. But let's do this one. I probably should have scrubbed my lips first, because they're kind of crusty. Should I? I have the Velour Lip Scrub in Gingerbread Man Cookies. It's edible. I just ate that. Okay, try again. There we go. Now I'm gonna eat it. Totally edible, don't worry. Jeffrey does it all the time. Then I'm gonna give it a good sister swipe. Then I'm gonna go with my Beauty Blender. Make sure we're good. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. I think this is slightly pinker than the one I have. Maybe I'll have to do a swatch. Not today. Such a perfect color though. Can't even see me. That looks pretty. So I am planning on wearing a hat tonight. I'm gonna wear a beanie because it's winter and it looks cute. Probably a yellow beanie or maybe purple. There's a lot of purple going on though, so we'll see. So what I've been liking to do lately is put a little bit of highlight on my lips. I think I'm gonna do the lavender snow, and kind of just go right here in the middle. That looks cute. Okay, so we're gonna just do one last setting spray and then we're done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Let's see. Oh, I have my green hat here. See if this looks cute with my makeup. The end of my video got cut off from my brother calling me, but I decided not to wear what I was saying I was going to wear the whole time. I'm wearing my Mickey Mouse hoodie, yellow hat. Here's my makeup up close. We are just getting ready to leave. So thanks for hanging out, chit-chatting with me, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.